What's up guys? So for today's video vlog, attend tayo ng press con ng The Master Cutter from by Netflix dito sa Encanta Cave Bar sa QC. At ayan siya, Encanta. So this is a nice place. This is a nice venue actually. This series is coming to GMA and on Netflix, and it stars Ding Dong Dantes. Who else? Si Shuvi Entrata, I think this Max Collins is here. And yeah, I will add more sa ano. Pero yeah, press con tayo. Let's check it out now.
You had a presentation?
Yes, I was here last time.
Wow. Sorry.
Good afternoon and welcome to Netflix's official press conference for the Master Cutter. Ako po si Angel Berguera, your host for this afternoon. Hello everyone! What did you think of the trailer? Exciting, diba? Is that a yes? Yes? Yeah, and there's no doubt in my mind that this show will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. And this project brings together creative minds dedicated to delivering a gripping and emotionally resonant experience. Okay? And with that, we're thrilled to present the brilliant director and cast to share what went into bringing this adrenaline-fueled world to life. Without further ado, everyone, a round of applause please for our director, Direct Dominic Zapata. Mr. Paolo Contes. The one and only Mr. Ding Dong Dantes. And here they are, the director and cast of the Master Cutter. Let's take a quick photo moment before we begin our Q&A. And may we kindly ask everyone to put down your phones for a moment for the official photo wall. Thank you. Southeast Asia.
First of all, I just want to thank everyone for coming over this afternoon, making time. Thank you for Netflix for hosting this event. I'm excited kasi matagal ko kapantuan si Dom every time when we talk about like regional thing, and then like sabi ko, I think the Southeast Asia should act like an EU na tulungan tayo. It took me a while before I started traveling to Southeast Asia. Medyo mas malalayo mga tinitingnan ko. I see them like, when I see them, there are brothers, these Indonesians, mga Thai. Sabi ko, these are our people. So I'm so excited na mapanood rin nila yung ginagawa natin dito. To familiarize them with our culture. The same way we familiarize ourselves with other cultures when we watch shows from their countries. I think it's about time that we do this more often on a regular basis. Just so we get to know each other and we tend to like each other more and we do things together. So I think this is the first step. Hopefully, we start also doing bigger projects together as a region. So I can't be more confident right now.
Congratulations in advance, Direk. Next question is for Kuya Dong. Kuya Dong, at the same event, you mentioned that portraying the role of Atoy Padua has been an interesting experience as a performer because of the double life leads. Quoting you, ang daming mga characters na pinaglalaroan. What has been the most fulfilling and challenging parts of portraying Atoy?
Fulfilling, sa challenging muna. Pero sorry, unaan pala. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Salamat at nandito kayo para sa Mastercard. And Netflix, thank you for hosting this. Yung challenging part doon ay yung pagpasok ko sa iba't ibang klase mga characters. Kasi syempre, yung itsura nun, may mga clown na character, may clown na isang Cuban na mafia, meron pang isang madre, nakita niyo naman kanina. So physically, medyo challenging siya, but at the same time, sobrang fun niya gawin. Kasi ito yung bagay na hindi ko pa nagawa kahit kailan pa sa mga ginagawa ko sa television. And much more, ngayon ay papalabas pa siya sa Southeast Asia through Netflix. This is something that really excites me. Yes, it's challenging, but at the same time, it's also very rewarding. And with regards to yung isa naman, yung parang mas fulfilling, wala na mas fulfilling pa sa character ni Atoy. Kapag ako'y si Atoy, the master cutter or the tailor, para sa akin, it's very fulfilling because yung shop ni Atoy, si Mang Delphine's Tailoring, ay situated sa Baclaran. Napakagandang community ng Baclaran kung saan kami nagsushooting. In fact, doon lumaki si Direk Dominic Zapata.
Hindi mo na masyadong lumaki.
Pero doon siya talaga hanggang ngayon nagsaserve sa simbahan sa Baclaran. So very familiar siya doon sa lugar niya. And masaya kami na i-share niya sa amin yung community yun. At makikita niyo later on in the series how fun, how colorful, and how full of character the place is. And much more if you get to meet the characters. Nandun sila Polo, Ravales, sina John Fair, sina Rio Locsin, sina Joey Marquez. Napakaraming mga pagpatuloy na karakter na bumubuo nung barangay Tabanglupa. Yun kasi yung taon namin doon sa series, yung barangay Tabanglupa. So para sa akin, very fulfilling siya kasi si Atoy as a character and as the tailor and as the master cutter, nakakasalamuhan niya lahat ng mga characters na ito. Bukod siyempre sa character ni Shena, sa character ni Max, ni Paolo at saka ni Joel, I get to, natatahi ko yung buhay nila in one way or another. And to me, that's very fulfilling kasi I get to experience these characters. I get to experience these characters. Nalalaman ko yung kwento nila. Nalalaman ko kung ano yung mahalaga sa buhay nila. In fact, kaya kami naging close dahil si Atoy ay mahilig tumulong sa mga nawawala. Hinahanap niya yung mga bagay at taong nawawala sa mga taong malapit sa kanya. So kaya naging close kami within the community.
Kuya Dong, konting salita pa rin, konting kwento pa rin, nakaka-excite at nakakabitin. Thank you so much, Kuya Dong. Next is for Miss Max, Kuya Pao, Miss Jo, and Shena. We're ecstatic to learn more about your roles in the Master Cutter. Please introduce the characters you're playing, and let's start with Miss Max.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. We're so excited. I play Elaine. Isa siyang preschool teacher na nakatira sa isla. And she loves the simple life kasi galing siya sa very complicated na past. And pumunta siya sa isla to forget about everything. Doon niya nakilala si Atoy, played by Dingdong. And they have this, they have something like pulling them together, this attraction because of what they've been through in the past. They have like this trauma bond, kumbaga. And I think that's why you get to see later on that they both don't trust each other and they're both keeping so many secrets from each other. And my character is actually very secretive here, so malalaman yan in a bit.
Next, Kuya Pao.
Ako dito si, bumati kayo lahat eh. Kumusta po kayo? Salamat po sa pagpunta ng lahat dito. Ako po si Red Regalia, ang anak ng leader ng lahat ng kasamaan sa show. At mas gusto kong maging mas masama sa aking tatay na si Dimitri, played by Tito Tonton Gutierrez. Malaki ang galit ko kay Atoy because dahil siya'y nagtahi ng damit ni Max ngayon. At mali. Pero ako yung pinakamasamang kalaban ni Atoy because Chinetsi ko lang po kung ano hindi po pwede spoil. So, basta malaki lang po yung galit ko kay Atoy kasi galit lang po ako sa mundo talaga. So, yan po ang aking asawa ko dito si Max Eigenman and I'm just the baddest human being in the show.
Thank you, Kuya Val. Miss Jo?
Hello po sa inyong lahat. Ang character ko po dito ay si Ame, isang dating social worker na matututong dumiskarte sa kalye to survive. At ako din po yung magiging guardian ni Ivyang. At magiging katulong din ni Atoy sa ilan sa mga missions niya pag napunta na siya sa poder ni Atoy. At may konting crush din po siya kay Atoy.
Batang to?
Thank you, Miss Jo. Shena, your turn.
Ivyang is an 8-year-old street smart girl who has a sharp tongue. She is loyal and protective, especially towards her guardian Ate Ame. And she does odd jobs, petty thieves, scams, legally through it. And until her life changes when she meets Atoy, who becomes a religious father figure. Now she discovers what it means to be seen, to be safe, and to fight for her future.
You're so good.
Itatagalog ko lang po yan eh.
Thank you, everyone. And with that, let's move to some questions from our friends in the media. First question is for Kuya Dong, and it's from GMA News Online. What made you say yes to the Master Cutter, and how is it different from your other projects?
Well, I think there's no reason to say no if you are given such a beautiful project like this. Lalo na kasama mo ang napakahusay na cast. How I wish na na-meet ko rin sila Kuya Don. We were such a huge cast. One of the biggest cast yata na nakasama ko sa entire career ko. And of course, under the leadership of Direk Dominic. Pero at the heart of the story, more than the spectacle and more than the action scenes that you will be seeing, yung puso talaga ng kwento. And I think it's all about a modern family story. It's all about different types of relationships. And naka-relate ako dun dahil malakas din yung kwento dito about yung father-son story and yung father-daughter story. Kaya para sa akin, it's something that's very, very interesting.
Thank you, Kuya Dong. Next question is for Direk Dominic, and your question is from Batena. Direk, how much research did you do for this story? And were there real-life stories or experiences from Baclaran that already felt so intense you didn't need to exaggerate them much anymore?
Thank you muna kay Dong kasi I'm sure there was so much pushback na gawin namin ito sa Baclaran. And with good reason, because like if you shoot there in the morning, it's like every 10 minutes may dadaan na aeroplano. That's not gonna work kapag when you're shooting, it's gonna be too noisy. Pero dahil lumalanding naman, mabilis na tatapos. Yung mabilis na nakaka-landing, so you wait like 15 seconds and then wala na ulit yung sound. You have to be able to take within 5 minutes. Pero in terms of research, there wasn't really much research on my part. Pero kasi ito na ako that's my neighborhood, that's my province. Actually, my dad's province. Pero I would say, kwento ko lang muna. Meron character doon na Mang Delphine. Was an actual person. Doon ako nagpapatahe kay Mang Delphine. Not from Baclaran. Pero sastre siya. Medyo ganun yung nature ng job niya. He was a master cutter. He used to work in Bergamo as a master cutter. Tapos ginagawa niya, nag-home service siya. Pupunta, susukatan ka, bibigyan ka ng swatches, pipili ka ng tela, tapos comes back after 10 days, first fitting, tapos kung okay na sa'yo yun, maybe a couple more days, tapos meron ka ng soup. And he was really good, but he's passed away since. Pero doon nagsimula yung inspiration. Sabi, okay, meron siyang access to all these people. So doon ang galing yun. So maybe that was the most basic research that I did. Pero in terms of researching about para din sa buong show, I needed to I wouldn't call it research, Pero siguro to figure out a way on how to do these action scenes with an action team that was totally kick-ass. Hats off to that team of Action 360, to our action director, si Direct Jonah Del Rosario. All of that we had to figure out. Like, how do we do this given this limited time, limited budget? Pero I don't think personally, in my almost maybe 30 years of doing television, nakagawa kami ng action scene quite as big as the one we did in Master Cutter. And believe me, I've done quite a number of action scenes. Pero that opening scene, that's hard to top. So we did our research on that, and you know what? I usually say I hope we won't disappoint. I'll revise that for today, for this show. I'm sure we won't disappoint.
Thank you, Direk. We're sure you won't disappoint anyone. And next question is for Miss Max, and your question is from DJ Yoko-chan. Fans are already excited about your pairing with Kuya Tom, and what can they expect from your chemistry on screen?
I think Elaine and Agoy have like a cat and mouse chemistry because we both don't trust people. So we don't even trust each other, and we like to kind of test each other's limits. So throughout the story, you'll see us like always testing each other, and it's fun though because I think that's why it's like people are drawn into it. I mean, maybe hopefully you'll be drawn into it. Hopefully, mahook namin kayo. But that's our chemistry. Very like the cat and mouse dynamic.
Thank you, Miss Max. Next question is for Kuya Pao, and your question is from Pao Kanyamo. You've taken on so many roles since you started at a very young age. Are there still any dream roles you'd like to pursue as an actor?
Gusto kong bumalik sa pagka-child star, kaso yun sa hindi pwede. No, as an actor, obviously, wala na masyado. But ang pangarap ko na lang talaga is hopefully by next year or 2 years time, I will start directing. And the goal is to direct Master Cutter 2. Second unit. Okay lang ako, second unit. Second unit muna ako. But seriously, I would love to start writing ng mas formal and directing.
Any projects in mind? May target ka na ba, Kuya Pao, na genre?
Madami project. Marami nakapangko yan.
Nakikita nyo na lang.
Sorry ba mo dyan? Thank you, Kuya Pao. Next question is for Miss Jo, and your question is from My Movie World. What drew you to this project, and how does your character contribute to the overall emotional core of this series?
Lagi ko naman pong sinasabi na I always wanted to work with Kuya Dong. So natupad yun dito sa The Master Cutter. And meron po kasing part ng story ni Ame na ipapakita po dun yung struggle ng little person na makahanap ng trabaho to the point na kahit hindi na parang nawawala na yung value nila, itinatanggap na lang nila for them to earn a living, to support themselves and their families. So, meron pong parte na yun dun sa story. I think isa po yun sa pinakamalaking push ko nung nag-guest ako sa character ni Ame. And si Ame po kasi, iniikot lang talaga nung una yung buhay niya kay Ibiang kasi silang dalawa lang naman yung pamilya. So, nung napunta sila sa Tabang Lupa, dun po nagkaroon ng mas malaking chosen family. Doon niya naramdaman na pwede palang magkaroon ng pamilya kahit hindi mo sila katubo.
Thank you, Miss Jo.
I-add ko lang ang galing niya sa action scene. Meron talaga. Abangan niyo yun.
Malupit yan, malupit.
Ang lupit yung sa'yo natin.
Next time po po yun.
Nakaka-excite. Kwentuhan mo ko, Miss Jo, sa action scene mo. Next question is for Shena, and your question is from When in Manila. What is something you want kids your age to learn from your character's bravery?
I admire the character of Ibia, and I'd like to acknowledge the scriptwriters. Hello, Red Heart. They make sure that I'm already crying just reading my script. Like, I receive it, and tears are falling from my eyes. It makes me really cry. And I really feel Ibiang's hardship she's been going through, like for how she handles her feelings for longing for a family, to being patient to bullies, makes me cry. And I hope kids my age can use Ibiang's strategy. They have to watch out for her character slowly unfolds. Ibiang is a very interesting character.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jen. You're so cute.
Si Shena lang pinapatagod ng video na English dapat yung sagot kasi Netflix tayo. Kailangan tayo mag...
Parang tayo wala mong pinag-aralan.
Parang nakakabobo. Hindi naman sa amin, Shena.
Moving on. This question is for everyone. Gusto ko namin marinig ang sagot nyo sa katanungan ito. If you can have a double life like Atoy, what would be the other one? Let's start with Direk. Direk, ikaw una.
Dapat kasi sabi sa inyo tinatanong niyo yung mga stuntman kasi double life talaga yun, hindi mo double sa artista. Maybe a priest. A priest. Tapos I wanted to be a priest when I was a kid. Pero parang mahirap i-negotiate yung yung vow of celibacy, so parang I wasn't for me. Pero other than that, okay na ako sa pare.
Thank you, Direk. Kuya Dom.
Ako, chef. Frustration ko yun, yung pagluluto. Sinasampulan ko naman sila sa bahay parati, pero parating palma. So kaya yun gusto ko matutunan.
Anong favorite food nila na niluluto mo?
Scrambled eggs na kaya ko gawin. Pero, kaya kailangan ito matagdagan naman ng konti yun.
Miss Max?
Spy. Miss Spy. Have you watched Red Sparrow with Jennifer Lawrence? Diba? Like, I don't know, that's what made me want to be a spy. Pero nakakapagod yung action. Kailangan very willing ka to do crazy things, and I'm not. So that's why I would choose.
Kuya Pao?
Ako siguro parang gusto ko maging Shena. Para nakakapag-English ako sa press con. Ako gusto ko rin since laging tayo nasa Maynila, parang gusto kong maging banghero. Yung nasa island ka lang, mas laid back yung buhay. Para relax naman dito. Diba?
Miss Jo?
Ako po, gusto ko talaga maging lawyer kasi childhood dream ko din.
Shena?
Ako po, gusto ko po maging part-time doctor. So, morning, artista. Gabi po, part-time doctor. So, tawagan ako, medyo aking taping. Sabi ko, hello, may pasyente ka na po. Sabi ko, ay sorry na ako. Pwede na lang maging absent na lang ako.
Thank you so much for your insightful answers at sobrang kwela nun. And thank you to everyone who sent in questions for today's press conference. Everyone, The Master Cutter will be playing on Netflix starting tomorrow, May 8 po yan, 72 hours before it airs on GMA. This exciting series will not only be available in the Philippines, but syempre across Southeast Asia. But because we know you're just as excited as we are, Netflix couldn't leave you hanging. Everyone, here's an exclusive sneak peek clip of episode 1.